get this one push higher. Just one little tiny push higher. Good.
Okay.
That's what people can see.
Yeah.
That's crisp. Well, we're not live yet, all right?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh,
Yeah. I was just, what we were just doing. We're just gonna let
Okay.
it do its
All right.
thing, and
Sure.
give give people some time.
Okay.
No rush.
Let me go to my Facebook.
Yeah,
and see
yeah,
what's
yeah.
happening over there. Let me refresh it probably.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Showing up
Icon
good
is
though.
there. Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's crisp from here.
A lot more.
Mhm.
You see that? Mhm.
Oh, let's roll and rock.
Let's do it. All right, Dad. How we doing today?
I'm doing good. I had a great day.
Yes.
Saturday Math Academy.
Yes.
Got home from that. Your mother and I went on a nice walk.
That's beautiful.
Stretched our legs. I mean, we
Yes.
have some sunshine here today. So
Yeah.
that's a rare thing this
It
time of year.
is.
So
It
we
is.
have
50
take
for us is 70 for other people.
got to take full advantage when
You
it
have
happens
to.
here.
You have to. You have to. You have to.
So how are you guys doing?
We're doing really well. We went over to a mall not far from us. They
Mhm.
had a nice kind of like outdoor kind of like swap meet kind of setup, if you will.
Mhm.
We got some elotes. Oh
Mhm.
no, we got some esquites.
Mhm.
I got
You guys
some.
bring me any?
We were
Oh my
going to.
gosh.
We were
I
going to,
love that
but we
stuff.
went like 5 hours ago, and we didn't want it just sitting.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
I know. Next time, I said, should we bring my pops up? She said we should. Yeah, if we're going like right after we should. But
You missed on that. I love that.
I'm gonna make sure she talks to you about it. But all in all, it was really good.
Good.
Got outside in the sunshine. I think on nice days,
Mhm.
it's terrible. It's criminal to
Mhm.
just be indoors
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah.
You got to get outside,
Yeah.
even if it's shoot some
Mhm.
hoops, you
Mhm.
wash your
Mhm.
car. You got to get outside.
Mhm.
You got to get out, get some of the vitamins, natural
I
vitamins.
got my bike out of the shed.
Yeah.
Took it down and got it all tweaked up a little bit.
Oh, good, good.
Ride my bike yesterday.
Good, yeah.
Feels really good.
Yeah, it
We live
does.
on a hill this steep, right?
Yeah.
So I mean,
Movement is medicine. You gotta
coming up
move.
our hill,
Gotta move. Yeah.
man. So but I got an e-bike, so it's really
Smart,
cool.
smart.
Yeah. But it's pedal assist, so
Okay,
if
okay.
I'm not pedaling, it's not working.
Got
So,
you. Okay.
So Akeem Austin,
Anderson Austin,
62 years of age.
26 years of age.
Mm-hmm. Digits transposed.
Yes.
Right.
Birthday coming up. Birthday coming up.
Mm-hmm. April 2nd. But I took my birthday off Facebook because I don't need. I know.
I know the older. I know
Birthday.
the older
My
you get,
birthday.
it's cool.
Even when I was young, my birthday's never sang for me, so
Right.
I don't really want it to be publicly known, so
Understood.
people don't have to feel like they have to say
Understood. And
anything
that's
about
your
it.
right, sir.
Yeah.
That's your right. All right.
Favorite time of year.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we
Go
go.
ahead.
What is your favorite time, favorite month, favorite season of the year? 12-month calendar year, young man.
Yeah, I think I'm a fall guy.
For sure.
So my birthday is in April, but
Right, right.
remember when we were kids, you guys kids, I made up an extra birthday.
You should.
I
You
said
said
you guys can make up
you
your
get to,
own extra birthday.
and we'll celebrate it as such.
It celebrates. So you got two birthdays. So
Yeah.
I picked October the 12th. I
Yeah.
love the fall.
Yeah.
I like the change of the seasons. I like it when it gets colder,
Mhm.
and I don't like the cold weather.
Right, which is funny, but true.
But I just like
The
the
feeling
change
it
of the
comes with.
seasons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fires.
Mhm.
In the house.
Mhm.
Football.
Mhm.
I just like the fall. Kind of slow down, hibernate. So
Yeah.
summer's
Yeah, you
busy
on the
time,
go,
right?
Yeah, you're not sleeping for too
Fall,
long.
slow it down. So
Yeah.
I don't know why, but also too, I'm starting to like spring a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I'm almost kind of like
a different
oh,
appreciation.
yeah.
Yeah.
But but winter, excuse me, fall, my favorite time of year.
Absolutely.
Football in the fall. What about
Absolutely. Me, ironically enough, I really like the winter.
The winter?
Because it's like it's something about the cold that makes time slow down a little bit. And it's something about I don't know, like I just really like snow. I really like big puffer coats.
Mhm.
I really like
Yeah, like the one I
Timberlands.
bought you.
Yes, that's nice coat. I wear that all the time.
Mhm.
I like the feeling of like getting warm.
Mhm.
You know what I
Okay,
mean?
okay.
Because like it's easier to get warm than it is to get cool. So I really like the winter.
That might change with old age.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
See, I don't mind going snowboarding whenever we get a chance.
Yeah, because it gets over there.
Yeah,
but you don't want it.
But indoors I can never be
Locally,
cold.
yeah.
But this is kind of funny. I've been taking cold showers now.
That's really good. I do
for
the same.
almost 2 years.
Straight.
Cold, freezing showers.
That stuff.
Cold
That
showers.
stuff.
Cold showers.
That stuff can kill inflammation.
Yeah.
That stuff can boost endorphins, boost testosterone. That stuff can activate dead cells, and all that kind of stuff.
I'm not gonna say I enjoy it though.
I know.
Like, it's a duty thing, right?
It's a good way to start the day. Mental, win the small battles.
Yeah.
All right then, that's lovely.
Okay.
Well, any father and son memories of recent years that strike your mind to speak about? Anything that stand out?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We don't always have to have answers here.
Mhm.
We just spending time.
But I mean,
for me, I really liked last week when we were at the Bright Future Summit.
New Holly.
New Holly.
Yeah.
It was funny because like I had been invited by now I can say a mutual friend of ours.
Yeah, Muhammad Ugas.
Great brother.
Yeah,
great brother. Hardworking brother.
Love him.
Solid.
Yeah.
It was funny because like I had a feeling that you were gonna be there, and I just didn't tell you. I was like, if I see him, I see him. You know how we go. And then I saw you outside, and I was like, oh man, I know this brother. So when I said, hey man, what you doing here? And he's like,
I was surprised to see you there.
Right, same. It was mutual.
I know because I was gonna be speaking, but I didn't know that you had any awareness or knowledge of the event.
And then it was just a cool memory because like even like before the event started, we just got a time to chat it up like on a different level, just more about like what we're here to do, what you're here to do, about how you got to get locked in with some of these brothers. You know what I mean? So it was good environment, good energy to be around that night. Beautiful people, beautiful. Food was great. Just it was really fun. It was really fun. It was fun to like be with you in a different environment that didn't have entertainment, that didn't have.
Well, I don't show up in entertainment.
Exactly. And it was really cool.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
But let me ask you this, right?
Yes,
because
sir.
I felt like I was a little bit too amped up, a little bit too emotional. I feel like, oh God, bro, why could you brought it down a little bit, right? I mean, I felt like I was a little bit too amped up.
It's funny you say that because I got that a little bit, but I didn't get the I felt what you're saying about the whole amped up, but I think maybe if you had to scale back a bit, because I think you were because you got to think you want to tone for the audience. When I get around Nanny, I'm gonna play Marvin Gaye. When I get around Auntie, I might play Mary J. Blige. So maybe just for that majority of the audience, maybe scale back a little bit next time. But it wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible. You know why? Because we're human, and the fact that you noticed that is actually the true W.
So I want to always be self-aware.
Correct.
Especially in public.
Correct.
So I mean, I have a lot of emotion and passion in what I do.
Yes.
And when I sometimes talk about my two students who've been shot to death at age
of
9 and 12, that kind of tips me a little bit. So I'm going to have to kind of self-regulate that, self-modulate that.
But who I talked to about your speech when I went to go say, introduce myself, they all had raving things to say. It was never something like, oh, we were scared of that. It wasn't anything like that.
So we're always our worst critics.
Oh,
And to me, that's not a bad thing.
It's
But
not.
I haven't seen you since then,
Correct.
so I'm just going to asking you about it now.
Yes,
What's
sir.
it like to see your father on stage at a big event, to speaking to so many
Mhm.
people? What's
Mhm.
that like for you?
It's cool because it shows that you've been who you are to me to others. Like other people are getting from you what I've actually gotten from you in a longer span of times, but in 15 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours. But it's beautiful to see that you've always been who you say you have, what you have, and where you have. Every single time I see you speak in rooms of that magnitude, I just get to smiling like it's ironically enough like it's my kid up there speaking. You know what I mean? But it's beautiful because all ears. A quiet room is a listening room.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there wasn't a whole lot of chit chatter. It wasn't a whole lot of side conversations. But it's beautiful to see you like one just command a room in that magnitude. But it's beautiful. It's beautiful, beautiful, honorable. And then everybody coming up to me, that's your dad. Oh, you're lucky. Oh, that's your dad. Oh man, he's cool. Man, my dad can't even do 15. You know, all this kind of stuff. So it's beautiful. It's like looking at a. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful. That's all I can come up with.
I appreciate that feedback, and
Yes, sir.
also your criticism, your constructive criticism, your
Yes, sir.
critique.
Yes, sir.
And never make a fool of yourself
Mhm.
ever,
Yes, sir.
but especially in public.
100%.
Bad
You
look,
have to be
right?
mindful of your manners and how you're perceived.
Your manners,
Correct.
circumspect behavior.
Yes.
Just don't blow it in public.
Yes.
Not
When
a
you
bad
get in
look.
private, you can fix
At
it. You
home,
can tweak
but
it. Yeah.
in
In public, you gotta be
cameras
on
rolling,
yeah.
people watching you.
Because this is forever.
Yeah,
People don't know that.
Put your best self
What
out
you're gonna
there,
put out there,
right.
that's gonna come back.
And if you can't do that, just don't have anything to say. And that's okay
wise
too.
That's a wise approach
Yeah.
as well, sir.
Yeah.
Right there. Moving on. It's beautiful. Any family traditions? Any special?
No, I think we're going down.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Community involvement. We kind of just spoke about that.
We did. So this
yeah.
month.
Okay.
Here,
Big.
right.
Here we go. All right. We are in March 1st,
March
2025.
Oh my gosh.
Third month of the year. What's that? Almost 30%. Loading of the year.
Yeah.
We're moving right along. So March Madness is upon us.
March Madness.
March Madness.
Real madness.
Maddening
things are happening in our country. So we need good March Madness.
We need good March Madness.
And so the
so
basketball
this is a good way
tournament,
to start.
basketball tournament. So to me, there's like after the Super Bowl, which is just like this dead time.
Yeah.
I don't know what happens in
dull.
baseball. I don't care, right? The doldrums of sports, right?
Right.
So for me, I come alive again. That I think the tournament starts on a Thursday. Thursday.
Yeah.
That Thursday. And so March Madness, I'm waiting for it to roll around because you have some really other bad maddening things that are happening.
A lot.
Really not cool, right?
Correct.
Not intelligent things.
Correct.
But March is madness. But for the basketball thing, I'm all in.
Same.
That day the tournament starts,
Same.
It'll be
every year. I
think
UNC is gonna do it. Every single year, I think UNC can do it. Every year, I just think that's my basketball team.
I'm gonna say
every year. I think they're doing it. Another thing along with March is Pi Day.
Pi Day.
What does that mean?
Well,
sir?
so I'm a math. I teach math, right?
Yes.
I don't even teach math. I do math.
Yes.
So Pi Day is March 14th.
Correct.
And on that day, kids learn to say 3.14159. And that's okay, big deal, right? But here's the cool thing, right? There's so many things that you can discover and play around with. So I'm going to be doing a live stream, a couple podcasts on Pi, several lessons before March 14th come up.
A week before.
But one of the things that people need to know, obviously, that pi is a ratio.
It is.
It's a comparison of one thing to another or a fraction. So we take the circumference of the circle, the distance around, and divide it by the diameter. So this distance from here to there, the circumference, divided by the diameter, the ratio of the circumference to the diameter, that's 3.14159, or it's typically close enough for government work, we say 3.14.
Correct.
Okay? But pi is an irrational number.
It is, because it goes on and on
it shows no pattern.
Not even a little bit.
So I came up with a list of these T words.
Yeah.
Lowercase t. T is always lowercase, right?
Yes.
So I have these words that actually correspond to the digits 0 through 9, which is base 10.
Correct.
Now, each of the digits has a lowercase t word, and so it's going to show that pi is in irrational numbers. I hate you. I love you. You're great. You're happy. You're happy.
Yeah, all around the board.
Erratic, irrational
Yeah.
T words that show how pi is an irrational number. Just goes on, shows no pattern.
Right.
There's just no pattern of behavior. It's terrible, right?
Yeah.
Here's some T words I'm gonna use when I do my post later on this month for this thing called Pi Day.
Yes, sir.
Here's my list. Truculent.
Truculent.
Tyranny.
Tyranny. That's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
It's a bad one, right?
It's a bad
I know
one.
what you mean. It's good.
Yes.
Good, I mean appropriate,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Tumultuous.
Tumultuous.
Tasteless.
Tasteless.
Just lacking refinement.
Bland.
Undignified.
Yeah, that's
not intelligent.
Correct.
Not cool.
Correct.
Tasteless.
Yes.
Tactless. No tact.
Yes, sir.
Tantrums.
All over the place. All across the board, all
having
up and
a
down.
fit.
North
All the
to south,
time.
east to
Just
west.
Tantrum.
Everywhere.
Lowercase t all the time.
Always.
Tawdry.
Tawdry.
Cheap. Unrefined. Not elegant.
Yeah.
Not spiffy. Not sharp.
Right.
Not strapped.
No, lacking quality.
Tawdry.
Yeah.
Right? Just
no elegance.
Just tawdry. Totalitarian. Oh my gosh, right? Very lowercase t performance
Big
there.
lowercase.
Totalitarian.
Absolutely.
And then just overall, terrible, right? It's March Madness, right?
Yes.
It's madness. But remember, pi is an irrational number, shows no behavior.
Correct.
Oh, truculent. Oh, tyranny. Oh, tumultuous. Oh, terrible. Oh, tyrannical. Terrible. Tawdry.
Right.
Tempestuous. Tasteless. There's just no pattern in irrational numbers.
Right.
You see, rational numbers, like 1 divided by 4, was like 0.25, or 1 divided by 3, which would be 0.333333. See, at least you see a pattern.
Correct.
And that allows what predictability. These days, what the hell? You don't know what to expect. It's just terrible.
Every day is
lowercase t.
Every day is something
but
new.
March, there it is. It's here. So March Madness, and then Pi Day. So I'm gonna play around, do some posts with that this month.
Yes, sir. Hobbies and interests.
I think we're on the other side.
Oh, we
yeah.
That's it. Okay. Okay, cool. Movies, music. But we're not on it?
That's right there. That's the last thing. So
go
here, right?
Okay,
still
cool.
Here.
Top five. First off, what do you think of when you hear top 5?
I think of like music charts, contests, some list of the top 5, that kind of thing. So I want to do a top 5 with you.
Let's do it.
And we have these 2 categories. What's the first category we're going to do?
Sports.
What does it say? Read it.
So it's going to be who are the 5 greatest NBA players of all time? How many of them?
Not named Michael Jordan.
Correct. Because he's in it. And then everybody else.
Let's kind of get him out of the way.
Let's get And then how many of them ever won the NCAA tournament?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to write my list down, my top 5.
Okay.
Anybody watching can write their top 5. You write your top 5.
Yeah.
And then after we got them, we'll see what we got.
Got you.
Okay. Let me move this out of the way.
That's a win. We saying them out loud, or you gonna write them in?
Write them down. Don't tell me yours. I'm not gonna tell you mine.
Okay.
And this also probably has to do with the era that I grew up in too.
100%. Which is fair.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw his name out there. I don't really think that much about him because again, he wasn't in my era.
Yeah, I know.
He was way before my time, but put him out there. Stuff like this is all subjective anyway. So.
It is, but I like it.
Dean's
worthy for conversation.
Yeah. Here we go.
And then, I got
it.
Okay.
Now,
got my 5.
What's your 5?
Okay. My 5, MJ, Michael Jordan.
I thought we weren't going to have Michael Jordan,
Oh, excluding him.
excluding him.
Okay,
It's
okay. That's okay. I can add another person who I already knew was gonna be in there. Okay, cool. Excluding MJ. Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Russell, Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay. I have Magic Johnson. Well,
Yep.
here's my list.
Yeah.
Magic Johnson, Dr. J, Julius Irving.
Woo, I forgot.
You did forget Wilt Chamberlain, just because.
Ah,
you
yeah,
know,
I know.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
Yeah,
Kobe Bryant.
yeah.
So we agreed on Magic and
Magic.
Kobe, right?
Magic, Kobe, and Kareem.
Oh, okay. So we have those three. So we got Magic,
Dang.
Kobe,
Yeah,
and Kareem.
yeah.
And to me, my all-time favorite basketball player
It's Magic.
ever, Magic, no look Johnson coming down the court. Magic. I love Magic. His personality, everything. Right? But watch this too. When Magic was at Michigan State,
Yeah,
didn't they win the NCAA
They
tournament?
did. I think they had to play Larry Bird.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Larry Bird was like
India-
the thing, right?
That was the thing
yeah.
in college and in the pros.
Yeah, that was true.
He was a real deal too.
Right. Now, do a Google or an AI search. Actually,
Okay.
maybe I'll do an
You-
AI
you
search.
do the AI, I'll
Okay.
Google,
All right. Let
and
me
then I'll
see.
wait for you until you get it.
All right, here.
All right. Oh, you gonna be surprised at this list.
Top 5 NBA players of all time.
Crazy.
Okay. No. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. All right. According to ChatGPT,
Yeah.
Michael Jordan. I should have said excluding Michael Jordan, but I didn't.
Yeah, that's okay. That's
Okay.
okay. So I'll read the five
Sure.
underneath them.
LeBron James.
Yeah.
I don't have him on my list.
I don't
at
have
all.
him on my
I'm
list
sorry.
at all.
No,
Nah,
no.
not at all. Not at all.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar I had.
Yeah.
Bill Russell I did not have.
Yeah.
Magic Johnson I did have. So
Okay.
ChatGPT agreed with me. 2 out of 5. That's
Right.
a 40%.
It's 40% chance.
Yeah.
So I
40% of my
Googled it,
list, yeah.
and Michael Jordan was number one, so I'll go 5 underneath him.
Sure.
First one underneath him, LeBron James. We disagree.
Yeah, we don't need him.
One underneath him, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem.
One underneath him is Larry Bird.
Very good.
And then underneath him is Magic Johnson.
Mhm.
And then underneath him is Kobe Bryant.
Okay. So
And then underneath Kobe Bryant, just for the sake of it, Shaquille.
okay, so we
Yeah.
weren't too far off.
No, we weren't.
But my favorite of all time is Magic Johnson. End of the story.
Yep.
You can't convince me with any facts. Sometimes people can't be convinced by facts or truth, right?
Correct.
It's
Correct.
kind of subjective.
Correct.
But I think truth
That's
is
what
the real
makes it
thing.
subjective. Yeah.
Well, sports exactly. But
Correct.
for me, just don't tell me anything about LeBron compared to Magic Johnson.
I agree.
because I'm not listening.
I agree. All right then. Now,
yeah. Let's do
another
that.
top 5.
Yeah.
The top 5 best U.S. cities for food.
Food. Okay.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna write mine down. I already
Okay.
know what they are. I think we should get more than 40% correct here.
Oh, we should kind of get 80%,
yeah.
because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
that one's also it's
4 out of 5,
so not
4/5.
subjective.
Yeah.
Because of
Okay. So
Okay.
here I go. And I think the order does matter. So I'm trying to put these in rank order.
Okay.
Okay. Here I go. Okay.
Struggle with like 3 of them. Because the Midwest got some bangers.
Man, they do.
We had some. I'll go just because.
This is hard.
This is harder than the basketball. Okay, I got to put it up there. A lot of people not like us for this one more than the basketball.
Let's see.
I got my one. You ready? No rush. I'll
Okay.
Google it too.
All right.
For the sake of
I'll go
conversation.
Chat GPT.
Okay, cool.
Actually, first, tell us.
list.
I'll read my list first.
Okay, you go first.
Number 1, best food in America. I know because I've been there a number of times. New York City.
Absolutely.
New York City, number 1. Okay.
2.
Number 2, I used to live in Chicago.
Yeah.
So Chicago has great food.
Yeah.
And then because I kind of like Southern food, I got
Mhm.
New Orleans is number 3.
Mhm.
New Orleans. Yeah, she had. I think that's one goes.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna say Texas. Anywhere, just like
yeah,
just
the whole state.
Texas.
Food.
Number 4, and then number 5, Philadelphia. I
Dang.
go there a lot. I like Philadelphia food. So there you go.
Lacking.
New York, number one, best food. Chicago, number two. New Orleans, Texas, and Philadelphia. And just because Philadelphia is last doesn't mean they're bad.
It is last in the world.
It doesn't mean they're bad.
Okay.
What are your top five?
My five, you might be surprised. I said Boston for number one.
Boston is.
I said New York for number two. Should
Okay.
put that for one.
Yeah.
I said Chicago for three.
Okay.
The four you're not gonna like. I said California for four.
Just anywhere in California.
Yeah, it's just food in California.
yeah.
And then Texas for the last.
Texas. Okay.
I could replace Boston by
All right.
New Orleans.
I don't think Boston's on the list. I've been to Boston. There's good food there. Yeah, but I mean,
But I feel you,
okay,
I
here we
feel-
go.
yeah.
Chat GPT for me.
And then
Okay,
Google for me, yeah.
The top 5 U.S. cities for food. Okay.
You go first.
All right. New York City, number one. Chat GPT says
Chat know what
a
it's talking about.
global culinary capital. New York City boasts an unparalleled diversity of cuisines, from iconic pizza. Chicago has the best pizza.
Yeah,
Forget it.
I've heard deep dish.
Mhm.
Different.
That's it.
Different.
Stuffed crust too. And bagels to Michelin-starred restaurants. Okay?
Michelin, you don't get a lot of Michelin. There's very few Michelin
Okay.
restaurants.
It's a vibrant food scene, reflects the city's multicultural, diverse population.
It is. Very.
DEI in food, right?
Yes.
It's a good thing. All right. Number two was Los Angeles.
Yep.
I didn't have California on my list at all. I was
Right.
kind of thinking about it, but I didn't.
Yeah, I thought about it.
Now
I
we have
put it-
Chicago is number three.
Okay.
Chicago is renowned
Still
for
up
its
there.
deep dish pizza,
Yeah.
Chicago style hot dogs. I did all that when I lived there.
Yeah.
And so much other stuff. Chicago has food. To me, I actually think Chicago's number one.
Yeah,
I put New York here because that's what I
In
saw
your
the
heart
list
and mind.
in my heart. Best food in the country, Chicago, hands down.
Absolutely.
Oh, New Orleans on the list. I meant New
I
Orleans.
don't even know why I wasn't thinking about
I
it.
had New Orleans.
Of course, New Orleans.
So
should
New
be top
Orleans
five.
was like 1, 2,
No
3,
question.
4. But I had New Orleans. Then I had San Francisco.
Yeah.
Well, they had.
I've
Chat
heard
GPT.
at the war for.
I thought about San Francisco. Now I was
Yeah.
born there too.
Yeah.
Right? But I couldn't put it down.
I thought
So
about
I had
that.
New York City, Chicago, New Orleans, Texas, Philadelphia. Philadelphia didn't make the
And
chat.
what did we say? 80%.
Yeah, so I was good
there.
there. Yeah.
So I googled it. Google says number 1 to 5, best to worst, if you best to least.
Mhm.
Los Angeles being number 1.
This
It's
is
kind of
great.
surprising.
Yeah.
New Orleans being number 2 makes more sense. Philadelphia being 3.
Whoa.
Detroit being 4.
Detroit didn't make my list.
I don't even
Why
know
would
what-
Detroit
what's
be
in
there
Detroit.
for?
What? What's in
No,
Detroit?
Detroit doesn't have any food that I know of.
Detroit got GM's Ford
Unless
Motors.
you can eat the cars.
That if we're going cars, they got cars.
Cars, but not
Motor City.
I'm really
and then
surprised.
for 5, they have Chicago.
That's so dumb. That doesn't make any sense. That's dumb.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's funny.
All right.
Where we at next?
I don't know. I think we're gonna kind of get towards where are we at here.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's our last category.
There we go.
Okay.
Moving along. All right. So advice.
Father and son. Read
Fa-
that heading there.
Okay. Relationship advice, father and son perspective. A couple of the I's that you have formally written down.
Okay. So what are those eyes?
Yes, the I's are integrity.
Integrity. Let's go these one at a time.
Yeah, let's
read
take
the
time.
list and we'll go one at a time.
Got you.
Inte-
Integrity,
integrity,
intelligence,
intelligence,
and self-improvement, but improvement
improvement,
being the third.
self-improvement. Okay. So
Yes,
we
sir.
got
So let's start with integrity.
integrity. So integrity to me
A lost art.
has it will actually make or break your reputation.
Overnight. Absolutely.
So I've been
That is who
yeah.
you are.
So I'm self-employed for 32 years, right?
Yes.
So my integrity or the reputation that I have as a person of integrity
Built
that
up.
does integrity
Yes.
in business,
Yes.
I can't be around if I don't have that.
100%.
But let me kind of break it down into one category for you.
Got you.
Do what you say. Be authentic. Be authentic.
Yes, sir.
When people are watching and when people aren't watching, just be a good guy. Be
Yes, sir.
authentic
Yes,
when
sir.
the cameras are on
Yeah.
and when they're off.
'Cause
Right.
humans know
Right.
what's what.
So I think integrity is something that you be, you do, you
Mhm.
are,
Mhm.
right? Be integrity. Keep your word.
Yes, sir.
Keep your word.
Yes, sir.
Right. Those guys on the wall behind us, they used to say, "My word is my bond."
Yep.
Your Uncle Bernard used to say that.
Yep.
We need to bring that
Yeah,
back.
he used to do
Your
all that.
word is your bond.
Yes.
Right.
That's-
Said it.
That's your seal
Right.
of approval.
Right. That's
Yes,
it.
sir.
So integrity, and you'll be known for that.
100%.
And people will define you or define you poorly based upon their perception of your integrity or the lack thereof.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Hmm.
Second one, love that by the way. Second one, intelligence. Intellect.
Intelligence. So it is required
Yes.
to me that a person is intelligent.
Absolutely.
Like if you're not intelligent, and I don't like the S word, it just sounds really bad. It just brings my energy down.
Yeah.
But if you're not intelligent, we can't have an intelligent conversation. Right. So
no
an
discourse,
intelligent
no
person
dialogue.
and a fool, they can't argue, they can't debate.
Correct.
Right. And so if you're intelligent, to me, let me just kind of wrap that up real tight. You're a person who really is a person who understands facts, truth, and then you speak about things in a factual and a truthful way. Now, I could say a whole lot more about it than that. Right? But let's just say if you're not an intelligent person, then facts and truth don't matter to you.
Correct.
And that's sad, right?
More of an emotional foundation built person.
Void of emotions.
Correct.
An intelligent person just behaves in a really, I'll add this to their manners or circumspect, their behavior.
Elite.
They're not offensive to be around, right?
Right.
I'll say this, I'm saying a whole lot more.
Right. Okay.
Intelligence to me is a very, very attractive quality or trait.
Immensely.
Intelligence is kind of sexy. Kind of attractive, right?
I agree.
And people that aren't intelligent or who don't behave in an intelligent manner or their posture's not intelligent,
they appear less attractive.
Well, they're not.
They appear less.
They're not. They're uncouth and we're just all those ugly things, right? So
almost as though they have an odor.
So I have an aunt. I think my auntie, she's 94, 95. She lives in Detroit. Yep. Her name, well, my aunt. Anyway, my auntie. She always said when we were little, Akeem, say something intelligent. Yeah. Be intelligent. She was a school teacher, so that was her thing.
Scholar, educator.
Right. She'd always say, Akeem, say something intelligent. Tell me something intelligent. And I just kind of got that from her. Just always.
About how old were you when she said that?
Oh gosh, 8.
Okay, and you remember that too. That means you've been intelligent.
Yeah.
And
just be intelligent, right? Because even people who lack intelligence do admire people who are intelligent. And I don't mean to be arrogant.
Yeah.
Not that.
Yeah.
Just be intelligent.
Yeah.
Be intelligent.
Absolutely. That's solid.
It's a good look.
Very. And good look for the last one too. Self-improvement, but improvement. Overall, just improving of oneself.
Yeah. So I would say my goal is to always be about self-improvement. Always.
Yeah.
Physically, the push-ups, the
mentally,
calisthenics,
the cold showers.
Yeah. I'm always trying to do things. You see all those books over there.
Big library.
Everywhere around the house, you see a stack of books.
Something.
So always be about self-improvement and really become a great student of yourself.
Yes, master oneself.
Master yourself. To master yourself is mastery, right?
I heard,
and that's
to interrupt. I heard a quote a long time ago. It said, "A friend to everybody is an enemy to himself."
Bro, that's good.
Thank you.
Wow.
And it was like you have to quiet up here, and not necessarily quiet, but you have to remove the noise. You have to remove the bricks. You have to remove the dirt, the grime, the grit.
You do.
And even if that means stop talking to certain people, stop eating certain foods, stop watching certain shows,
that's good.
Whatever it is, you have to remove this. Because I'm okay if 8.5 billion people dislike me, but I go to sleep with a smile and calm and peaceful.
That's good.
Because you only came into this world by yourself, and you're only leaving this world by yourself.
So thine self be true, right? But I think always trying to see yourself differently every month, every year, every decade. See
feel and growing. See progression. Yes, that's important.
And you do that by self-improvement. And that's just something. Always work on you.
Yeah.
Right. Like I've been a work in progress. Right. You've seen your father just
through some things.
You've seen me at my very low.
Correct.
Lowest estate. You've seen me get better.
Even us doing this.
Right.
Is progression.
Right. So
because there's no such thing as perfection.
And I'm not
only progression.
And so I'm not a guy who needs to talk to people publicly like
at
this.
At all.
But I do it because I think it's good for you, and then actually it's good for you and I.
Yes, sir.
So always be a person who just works on himself.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Wow.
That's solid, brother.
I'm hungry.
Yes. Thank you all. Once again, this one was episode 5.
Yep.
Conversation 5. We thought it was on the last one. All good and great.
I had fun.
Yes.
All right.
You all be well.
That was 35 minutes. I think I like that short thing.
I think short even